Right, so it's a buyer's market, but if you want to sort of spring clean your real estate, that's why we showed you that little thing. It's time to spruce up the place or get ready to buy the right way. And Louie Ortiz is here from the Louie Ortiz Group. And hey, thanks for coming in and joining us. Did she steal your thunder?
You know, I want to see San Diego on that list.
I know. That's what we should be talking about, right?
Yes.
So what is the market like here? Because, you know, compared to what we saw in that package.
Sure. You know, it's been very interesting. Our inventory levels have been down by quite a bit. You know, compared to this same time last year, we're about 35% less homes on the market. And just month over month, we've seen a little bit of increase, but there's definitely less inventory on the market than there was, say, this time last year.
Is this a good time of year as we get into spring? I mean, officially when people start to look more to sell or to buy?
Absolutely. You know, in springtime, statistically, we see more buyers entering the market and we see more transactions as well. So for both buyers and sellers, it's a great time to be in the market.
Okay, so let's talk about the spring staging tips for sellers then. What can we do to kind of make it look better and make it happen?
Sure. Well, you know, for spring, there's I have a few points. One of the first ones is to clean up that landscaping. You know, a lot of times through the winter months, you know, the yard has leaves in it or maybe the flowers have not bloomed and such. So cleaning up that yard can, you know, make the home show really nice for a potential buyer.
And what about spring cleaning? I mean, I know you've been dealt with all kinds of things, but I know people in real estate who just say, I wish they would clean their home. It would make it so much easier.
Yeah, you know, in springtime, it's great to clean that place up and, you know, cleaning the floors and the windows. And so, you know, sometimes when the home is closed up for the winter, you have your heaters on, it has a little bit of a musty smell to it. So doing that spring cleaning will really give your home a fresh look and be really appealing for buyers. And, you know,
I know the curbside appeal and also that entryway, aren't those important things to kind of just the first thing they see when they walk in?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of times when it's the first impression that people make is that curb appeal and that entryway. And, you know, a little tip is to put some flowers or some greenery there by the entrance. You know, cleaning hedges and bushes, those also make a difference.
And the colors, right? Just bright.
Yeah,
beautiful.
You know, one of the little tricks that you can use is, you know, a lot of times if you have a lot of greenery outside and you're opening up your home to show, you know, a little splash of color on the inside, maybe a little flower arrangement or something on the table helps, you know, the buyer's eye kind of transition from the inside to the out, and it just makes the home seem much fresher.
Okay, and then on the other side for buyers, what are some tips that can help you get a home during the spring season?
Well, you know, now in the spring season here in San Diego, we've seen a little bit more competition for the property. And one of the things is, you know, making sure that your offer is very strong. You know, you're competing with other buyers out there, and anything that you can do now in spring to, you know, solidify your offer is really important.
And I know it's so hard. It's a lot of money, and people don't want to spend a lot at once, so you try to do those lowball offers, but really you should just go for the asking price?
Yeah, you know, one of the things that I think a lot of buyers need to be aware of now in spring is looking at the market and having, you know, having the statistics to go over the areas that they're looking at, because the market has changed from last year, and we're starting to see listings have multiple offers and more competition. So, you know, writing an offer above asking price is sometimes a wise strategy, and sometimes it doesn't need to be very much above asking price, just a little bit will set that offer apart from others.
Okay, and then also, let's talk just to kind of round it up. I know you were talking about cover letters and kind of being quick when you look, but what are some of the best deals in San Diego right now? Some of the areas that people might be able to find something?
You know, there's deals everywhere in all areas and all zip codes. It's just a matter of making sure that the buyer does their due diligence and spending some time. And when they do find that property, I really encourage them to act quickly. I hear it so many times, the buyer found just a wonderful home and they just hesitated a little bit to write that offer and then they lost out. So there's deals all over the county.
And they can go quickly. All right, thank you so much. Good tips.
Great to see you.
All right, have a nice weekend.
Thanks.